Welcome back. Our creamy lemon shrimp is chilling. Our next recipe is the asparagus pesto pasta. This is simple. This is a food processor event. First things first, I cooked this penne pasta off yesterday, 1 pound, to manufacturer specifications, which is of course al dente, a little bit firm. Here's the trick. We'll heat this up in a moment, but we'll put this into a colander, and I'll be running hot water over it to bring it back to life and to put some steam on it. And then we'll put it in the bowl and we'll mix our pesto pasta together with our asparagus pesto. It's real simple. And it will be warm enough for the cheese to sort of melt. It's a great way to live, and it's very efficient. It makes life easier for you in your kitchen, and of course me on the job as well. So here we go. This is real easy. But one more thing. This is a stalk of asparagus, obviously. And this right here is the woody end. That's got to come off. This is a demonstration. So right where you see how it's dark green, it gets lighter and lighter and lighter. Right about here, it gets a little purpley. You can see it gets thick. And you see that rib right there, sort of along the skin. That's the woody end. What you can do is just snap that off, and that's that. No more woody end. The rest is delicious. You can use it all and eat it, enjoy it. And this can be stuck, of course, in some water in a bowl and stay hydrated for 3 days. Now, to the recipe, too delicious. I cooked this asparagus off this morning, chilled it, just like I would if I was cooking it for a vegetable application on a plate for dinner or for a salad. Just a minute and a half in boiling water. I cut them into about ½ inch strips, chilled it down right away. A vibrant green, crunchy. I won't have to chop the garlic this time into the food processor. We're going to do a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of pepper. Let's put 1 tablespoon of Dijon in there, just because it does add depth of flavor. It does make it heartier. You won't taste the mustard. This calls for a ½ cup of olive oil. It's just, I know these spouts, they seem to take forever, but they're really, really clean. They don't make a mess. Uh-oh, we're up to a half a cup. This is drama on TV. Dramatic effect is important from what I read. This is even too much drama for me as the screens go blank. Okay, we're right there. We're on the edge. We're going to crest a ½ cup. There we go. 1/2 cup of olive oil. That's it. Extra virgin, of course. Let's do 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. 1 and 2. More depth of flavor, more flavors in 3D. Now it is a pesto. It calls for a nut. Now I know that pine nuts are traditional and they work really well. They're very expensive. Other nuts can be used depending on what flavor you would like to bring in to your pesto. Hazelnuts, macadamia nuts, pecans, almonds, believe it or not, and walnuts. I chose walnuts for this application. It's 1/2 cup. And this is 3 ounces of Parmesan Reggiano cheese, the gold standard for cheese, in my opinion. I want to put about 80% of this in here, and the rest I'll dust on top when I serve. There we go. Okay, let's see what we have here. Let's pulse this. If I need some more liquid in here, what I'm planning on doing is just taking 1/4 cup of water and putting it in there just to loosen it up a bit. I don't know, there may be enough liquid, enough moisture in that asparagus. Let me let it run for a moment. Of course, you don't want it too runny. You want it to stick to that pasta, but you don't want it so thick that you can make pasta dough balls with it. That's looking smooth and creamy right now. You can just tell by the viscosity. It's not really thick. It's sort of loose. It's runny a little bit. I like it. Let's give it a taste. This is a pre-flavor wave taste. You don't have to grab your stopwatches. Look at that beautiful color. Look at that. That's perfectly cooked asparagus, like light lime green, as opposed to dark hunter green and washed out, overcooked. Wow. Oh, yeah. This, back in the turn of the century, the last century, when cars were first being produced, I think it was the 20s or even the 30s, Duesenbergs, they had 16 cylinders. Yeah, and they're this big. Let's get our pasta hot. Again, it's super heated water. I'll just swim it around in there until every last little piece of pasta gets hot. Yeah, it's super hot water. It's probably 140 degrees right now. And the nice thing about this, the pasta will be wet. It'll add just a little bit of liquid that we really don't need, but it won't hurt to loosen that sauce up a little bit. Here we go. Thing about tubular pasta like this, with the holes on either end, sometimes the water gets trapped, so it's best to shake it around. Yeah, it's not so bad. There we go. Into our bowl. Let's get delicious. Wow. I'm excited. There's something wonderful about preparing delicious food every day. Well, you know that. You know that. Wow. Trying to get the color for the camera gentleman here and for you at home. There we go. Wow. Let's get all this goodness in there. It'll take every little bit of this to complete the recipe. And then we have one more. Ask the chef question. I hope it isn't as tough as the last one. That's coming up right after I toss this. Pesto pasta right here. There we go. Very nice. Okay. Here we go. Whoa! My gosh. Slippery when wet. There we go. Again, just get everything covered, everything coated. We're worried about cleaning up the bowl later, right? Very nice. It's best to do it with a spatula so you can clean the sides down and get everything. Let's clear a spot for these platters here. We're going to get ready to serve. I'll just slide this over here. But for now, let's go to our Ask the Chef question. What's that? Oh. This question is from Olivia in Rochester Hills. Chef Don, what are some complementary flavor combinations between fruits and herbs? Well, Olivia, let's start with tarragon. Tarragon works really well with apple. Of course, dill works really well with all the citrus, the grapefruit, orange, lemon, lime, and it works really good with kiwi as well. Let's go to cilantro, papaya, mango. Believe it or not, the berries, the strawberries, the blackberries, the raspberries, and even blueberries work really, really well with just a hint of marjoram. And marjoram, of course, is also good with mushrooms. And last but not least, mint is a really good complementary flavor combination, CFC, with pineapple. And thank you, Olivia, very much for your question. Now, let's plate, let's serve, and let's put these on the flavor wave. So let's. This is a lot. Wow. This is a big application here. I hope we all have big families, or of course it's easily served in half. I believe I gave you all the amounts, all the critical information on the recipe size. Wow. Look at that color. Isn't that healthy? A delicious green. It doesn't look washed out, it looks vibrant. The thing about cooking properly and being healthy, the more vibrant, the healthier, and the more perfectly it's been prepared. Okay, that's our asparagus pesto pasta. Now into the fridge. I'll grab our creamy lemon shrimp, plate that, and I'll put both on the flavor wave. Let's give this another Another quick toss here. There we go. Let's do it this way. Here we go, let's do it. Get more visual effect this way, I think. Let's get everything out of the bowl. We need all that sauce, all the chive, all the tarragon. Yeah, just get everything. We paid for it, right? And the recipe requires it, so let's use it all. Okay, there we go. All right, if you'll grab your stopwatches, I'll grab my plate. Which should I do first? Well, let's put them both on the plate. So first things first, let's do the creamy lemon shrimp. I definitely want to try a piece of broccoli. And let's put a little bit of this asparagus pesto pasta on there. Get a nice creamy spot there. Ooh, that looks good. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, grab your stopwatches. First up is the creamy lemon shrimp. Got to make sure I get some arugula. Got to get this piece of broccoli. Oh, it's not hot. Why am I blowing on it? Wow. Tarragon lemon, layered Dijon. That red wine vinegar really, really helped. It's just smooth and rolling and delicious. I'm tasting everything multiple times. It's a real comforting feeling, that Dijon lemon with the tarragon. It's a beautiful flavor. You'll like this one, and it's my pleasure. Thank you very much. I should have cleansed my palate with some lemon water. Okay, we're off the flavor. Well, actually, we're still on the flavor wave, but I've got to stop the flavor wave. I've got to go to the next recipe, the asparagus pesto pasta. So I'll be on 2 flavor waves simultaneously. I've never done that before, and I hope it's not dangerous. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, restart your watches. Yes. Really nice. The olive oil, the garlic. You really taste the asparagus. It's a special flavor with those walnuts. And because of that acid in there, that red wine vinegar, it's just rolling off the palate. It's really a special flavor with that asparagus. It's really delicious. Wow. Again, I'm still on the flavor wave. We're going to go well past 25 seconds. But we're running out of show. Now I'm tasting both now at the same time, but they're still there. They're still riding the flavor wave. It's your kitchen. It's your life. Ride the flavor wave. Eat delicious. Live splendiferous. Thank you very much.